I tell you what, at least, I mean, it is amazing when you hear some of these rain totals over the weekend that we had.
I mean, we talked about this last week. I said how there would be a heavy rain access pretty much from I-64 north. We saw that, but it was even more than I was predicting. I mean, those tropical systems, when they come through, you almost always have to overestimate. We'll look at the numbers here in just a second. At least downtown, things are fairly quiet. Our Lexington Center WeatherBug camera shows traffic on the move and not a whole lot happening. And speaking of those numbers, not just up to a half a foot, how about over a half a foot of rain? 7.2 inches of rain in Mason County. This is the Kentucky Mesonet 3-day rainfall totals, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bath County had 6 3/4 almost, and you had over 5 inches of rain in Rowan County, big time flash flooding out there. The Fayette County Mesonet site, which is in southern Fayette County, had over 5 inches of rain. In my house, my rain gauge here in Lexington, I had just shy of 5 inches. So yeah, we got swamped. Radar estimated rainfall, the radar looking at the intensity and, kind of giving it its best guess as to how much came down. But you can see these pockets of heavy rain around Maysville, Moorhead, where we saw some of those higher end totals. And we did have some reports from folks, from viewers, of 7 to even around 8-inch totals. So no wonder we've still got some active flood warnings out east and also a flood advisory along the Red River at Clay City. So just watch out. There are some lingering showers, spotty sprinkles, moderate pops of rain. They'll just exacerbate any ongoing issues with flooding out there. But this is very limited moisture compared to the weekend, and this should gradually taper off as we go through the day. Sprinkles, low cloud cover, just a really gloomy, cool, unsettled feel to the day, but the torrential rain no longer a concern. Tomorrow, partly sunny, and we're looking good through the middle of the week. Not a whole lot happening, so good news there. Today's September 10th. Today is the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, and no surprise there, when you pop out into the Atlantic Basin, we've got 3 active hurricanes, Helene and Isaac, which are way out there. The major player and the one of the most concern, these are both Category 1s, is Florence, because it's rapidly intensifying, back up to a Category 2 this morning, winds over 100 miles per hour. If you're watching last week, I was talking about how it was going to get into a situation that's favorable for intensifying, low shear, and also warm sea surface temperatures. That's exactly the case. The average temperature in the run that it's going to make south of Bermuda, 86 degrees. Generally, the cutoff for development strengthening is around 80. So this is some high test, basically hurricane fuel for it to tap into. The National Hurricane Center forecast track, if this happens, we're still days out. This is just an idea of where it could make landfall. Remember last week we were focusing more on South Carolina. The Hurricane Center is bringing it ashore as a Category 4, not only a major hurricane, a Category 4. That would be the farthest north a strong storm of that strength has ever made it on record. Now, there was a Category 4 in North Carolina, right on the North Carolina-South Carolina border back in 1954. So this could be devastating, not only due to the wind and the storm surge, but also as it rains itself out inland, could be a massive flash flooding threat. It's 61 degrees in Lexington. We've got the dew point in the upper 50s. It's a little drier out there. You can feel it. 61 now. And we've got visibility issues, some patchy fog. If you're an allergy sufferer, it's coming back up again. Pollen's back up over 8. That means it's medium high. Ragweed and grass are the culprits. Quick check of that 8-day because I've been blabbing so much about hurricanes. You can see temperatures in the low to mid 70s, eventually back to 80 by midweek. Our next chance for any kind of rain is going to be shower and storm chances into the upcoming weekend. So hopefully a good 3 to 4 day run without much going on.